Hi, good morning. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I wanted to invite Kristen, another nurse anesthetist celebrating our CRNA week. It keeps on happening. I have so many amazing CRNAs that I met over the years. And I met Kristen through a Facebook group that she created called CRNA Hustle and Grind.
Yes.
And initially, I was curious because I didn't realize so many CRNAs are looking for other stream of income,
Yeah.
and whether it's paying for their student loan, which is six figures, and or something else, just like a creative outlet. So, Kristen, tell me a little bit about how this CRNA Hustle and Grind came about, and why it's growing so fast.
So, first of all, thank you so much for having me on here. This is a lot of fun.
Yay.
I love sharing about this group. I think when I started the group 2 years ago, I was with a network marketing business for about 3 years, 4 years, and I wasn't seeing any more growth. I felt like I had hit a point where, like a plateau, where I wasn't really growing. I stopped with that one and ventured into something else. And I was looking for more, I guess you could say, more customers, more like a different market. And so I came up with this name called CRNA Hustle and Grind Side Gigs. And it's kind of a cheesy name, but I was like, well, I'll give it a go. Day one, we had 600 members join.
What?
And I was like, oh my gosh. And so I did it as a way to get more Scout and Cellar wine customers, put it on the wine club, just have it on auto ship, a very simple plan. But as I started with one thing in mind, and as we grew, we're almost to 3,000 CRNAs. And I'm the only admin to the group, and I like to keep it that way. But it's something that I did not know how many side hustles people had. That was the one thing that really surprised me. Because I was always trained that, you go to college, you work your 9 to 5 or 7 to 5 job, you work for so many years, and then you retire with a gold watch. It's okay if you have debt. It's okay if you just stay at one job. You should stay. Like, that's how I was brought up, and with social media, with all the avenues there, it has really opened my eyes to, hello, COVID. I mean, no one ever thought our cases would be canceled. Like, that's number one. Let's just start there. And it was one of those things like, wow, you really have to have one, if not two, different streams of income. And along the way, in the last 2 years, I've met some amazing people in the group. I've learned so much about network marketing. I've learned so much about, growing your own like 1099 business. There's so many different avenues, and I got to meet you, so that's exciting too. So,
and then you got to meet Julie Spring.
Yes, Julie Spring is one of my favorites. I've learned so much from her, and I've learned from Sarah Cole. Sarah Cole is an amazing business CRNA mama, whatever you want to call her. She's just amazing, and she has really shown that there are so many different things that you can do to grow your side hustle. And at the end of the day, I mean, you're bringing in income. So, I mean, you might as well.
Because of your group, I met so many people just like just interacting on just their post, and you're learning from one another, some of the like tips and struggles, things like that. And I'm actually another CRNA named Courtney. She does a Green Compass, like CB. Yeah, she agreed to go on live with me.
Oh, cool.
This weekend too. So I wanted to just shout out to you for creating that group, because like we're all kind of coming together, creating something that's like beyond our just CRNA.
Yeah, exactly. And that's something, we're trained to administer anesthesia. We're not exactly trained to have an Instagram page or to work. We're not trained with any of that stuff. And it's really cool how, like, together we're all learning how to make additional income. I mean, we can sit there and we can pick up extra shifts and we can spend more time at the hospital. But at the end of the day, I mean, if you can supplement your income with a side hustle that you can work from for me, it's like working a side hustle for my kids' sporting events because we're always at like a wrestling thing or football thing or whatever. If I can generate additional income by working it at one of the things, why not?
I was thinking you have Scout and Cellar.
Yes.
So I looked online because I placed that order, but I know some of the wines that are on there.
Uh-huh.
I gotta tell you, the prices are like the same as if I would gotten at a grocery store.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking, why wouldn't I support someone that I know, a CRNA?
Yes.
Than like supporting Benny's or my Whole Foods grocery store. Do you know what I mean? It's like it made total sense to me.
Yes.
And it's delivered for free. So I don't have to go inside the store with COVID.
Exactly. And I think that's one thing.
Total sense.
Yes. And that's the one thing is I think, we buy a lot of stuff off of Amazon, and I look really pale right now. So maybe I should lean back. We buy so much stuff from Amazon. We buy stuff, I don't know about you, but like when I'm on Instagram or something, sometimes these like influencers will pop up and I'm like, oh, that's a cute shirt. But at the end of the day, I'm not like, I would rather support like one of my colleagues, because maybe their why or their goal is to provide, something for their family or for themselves to pay off debt. So why not support them? I'm buying some products anyway, so why not help?
And it's word of mouth marketing. Like sometimes I get disappointed by purchasing something from an ad from Instagram or Facebook, and the product is like, oh my gosh, this is not what it showed. Versus someone like I trust CRNAs, I trust nurses, I trust teachers.
Yes.
Like if they've tried something and they said, yeah, this really works, I would be, oh yeah, okay, I'll buy it,
Yep.
So that's another good point. Anything else before I let you go?
No, I mean, like I said, I really enjoy our group. It's something, it has grown to way more than I thought it would ever be, to be honest with you. It's like, well, maybe I'll just get a couple of customers and, kind of go from there. But in reality, I've learned so much from so many of the other great colleagues that we have, and it's been an honor to have that page. And I do it for free. I don't get anything from it. So sometimes I respond, sometimes I don't, sometimes I'm working, it is what it is. But the fact that we're able to promote our profession and to promote other CRNAs is something that I think we need to do. So
yeah. And it brings a lot of value. Like some people might be just like, oh, I don't know where to start. I don't know what business would align well with me. And then like in your page, you have so many different, like, I think it's Monday or one of the days you could actually post like what your business link is.
Yes.
And people could just go in and ask because like we trust other CRNAs.
And that's the one thing too is I was trying to do some theme days, and there's no guide to running a group, so it's kind of like trial and error. One thing that people have really said that they like links. So okay, everyone, let's start posting links. And then people are like, well, where did you get this? And then the threads, the comments just keep going. So it's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. So, Christin, I'll let you go. Thank you for coming on today. And happy CRNA week. Don't work too hard.
Yes, happy CRNA week to you too. Bye.
Okay, bye.